This is the Crazy Horse Memorial being built in the Black Hills in Dakota, South Dakota, and it was started about 30 years ago, and has a long way to go yet. This is the first day of our visit to the national parks after a journey from Gatwick yesterday on the 25th of April 1998. This is at the Crazy Horse Memorial in South Dakota. We're now at the Badlands National Park in the afternoon of the 26th.
Well, who's in the boat?
Isn't it? Yeah. Safety said they started talking about them birds in that thingy. They said, oh, that was a turkey buzzard. Oh. That bus driver, he said they're not. He said it's a hawk. He said you wouldn't, if you see one of them, you'd know what it was. Yeah.
Not the feather kind.
Yeah, they're probably better off than the other one.
The outside temperature is 40 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, yeah. But I've taken them just on the safe side end. Yeah.
That's the one.
These are the Elkin Mammoth Hot Springs, which the foregoing pictures are of.
Amazing day.
This is at Norris Springs in the Yellowstone National Park, the site of many of the geysers you can see on this and previous shots.
Veteran geezer. Oh yeah.
That was very good,
Nice
that wasn't
bed,
it?
that was. Yeah, it's better.
Yeah, that was a bit. Could have kept there for a week.
I don't think we have enough time to walk around that. However, you have got time to walk down and walk into it and take some photographs and come back the same way. They look too fat for child, don't they? Well, you should be very careful, yeah. They're Canadian geese, I think, aren't they?
This one that's coming.
Oh, the white blobby, little blob of eyes.
Oh, right, yes, I was trying to make myself
There is something else up there. There are blackish there. I think the white thing is a blob of eyes. Oh, no. It's not a crocodile, is it? Not a shark, but yeah, I mean, it's a shark. No, I said back at the coach, so what I will do, I'll go back to the coach now and go through this
This is the Grand Canyon of Yellowstone. The picture shows all of the important colours, and the falls are immediately at the back.
born. Very, very recently born. Oh,
God, you did.
Well, I'm here, aren't I?
That's what I say. The last one, it never happened before. It was the first time.
Whee! It's going hard. Oh, you can't do any more steam now. Oh my, look at that. Followed by oil. It is better setting. Good time. Yeah.
In a minute, you might get a good picture of someone being chased.
I'll be straight over that fence. We can get around there as well, so I think I'll go around that way. Oh yeah, there's no ones there. Oh, it's a different pink at this one. It wouldn't do me much good, it might do the rookie too. Oh, look at that, he's got a collar. No, they've got collars on.
these are obviously the offsprings then, I suppose.
The best bison we saw were the first ones though, weren't they? Because they were fluffy and...
Yes, they were, weren't they?
Yeah,
Wasn't that the one with the collar?
Yes.
Oh, look at this one at the back.
He's the old one. His granddad following up.
Oh, there's three more.
Oh, there's lots more.
Some more.
There's a pretty one. He's got another one too.
Some will look really monkey.
Here is the first moose spotted in the Teton National Park. Now we're at Jackson Lake in the Grand Teton National Park.
How many times?
They do sometimes. You make it now. Oh, there he is. Oh, he's going up there.
Nice profile.
Very good of
You
him to
know I
stand up
stay
like
at
He was, wasn't he?
He's looking to it.
Excuse you.
Yes. Oh, yes, he's showing off his profile.
do this like a clappers.
A new command I give unto you, that ye love one another, as I have loved you, that ye also love one another. By this shall all men know that ye are my disciples.
Sorry, yes.
At the Salt Lake Temple. That's one of 52 temples throughout the world, and that was built by the pioneers. And the first group of pioneers that came to this valley arrived on July 24th, 1847. And they were under the leadership of Brigham Young, who was prophet of God and president of the church. And 4 days after they arrived, Brigham Young took his walking cane, he struck it to the ground where the temple now stands. And he declared, "Here we shall build a temple to our God." And that's what they did. And construction of the temple began in 1853, and it was completed 40 years later in 1893. One of the reasons it took 40 years to build is because the walls are built out of granite blocks. And some of these blocks weighed as much as 5,600 pounds. And the pioneers would haul these blocks by teams of oxen from an area called Little Cottonwood Canyon, which is about 25 miles south from here. And the journey for one block could take as much as 4 days. That's one of the reasons it took so long. When the walls are finally completed, they taper it from 16 feet thick at the footing, which is underneath the ground, and 9 feet thick at the base, and then 6 feet thick up at the top. And the pioneers also decorated the inside of the temple with the finest materials available to them. Now inside the temple, we learn about the teachings of Jesus Christ, and we receive special blessings. We also participate in sacred ceremonies, including marriage. And we prepare ourselves to enter inside the temple in America. And the teachings that come from it, which are the teachings of Jesus Christ, help motivate and strengthen the pioneers as they made their way across the plains. I'm grateful for the Book of Mormon in my life. It truly strengthens. Quite right.
Yeah.
This is the Great Salt Lake in Utah. We've come out today from Salt Lake City. This is a entertainment place. An enormous lake with islands such as this one. We're presently at the marina, and this extends the day later into the copper mine. You can see there's plenty of snow still on the mountains.
By train over to the other concentrator. Yes, all of the area that you can see close up to the funny little aluminum thing right there, that's an air quality testing thing where they make sure that the air quality in the area is meeting government standards. Almost the full length of our state. The highest peak in our section of the Rocky Mountains is 13,500 feet. It's called Kings Peak. Perpendicular to these mountains.
All in there.
And if you're around here in the evening, do come up and see
It is because maybe the first people who came through fought them.
The rock can be a little slippery and sliding. Okay, if anybody wants to go, goodbye. Yes, yes. And when you see the road, just
partway through the Arches National Park, where a number of preceding pictures have been taken. Very impressive and majestic. Do the full 180 degrees here. Coming up to the actual arch, which I think is that one, and through to the valley.
Should have bought them.
Well, that wasn't
Just taking a walking tour through the gap, all the way down through the valley, going out over this way somewhere, with these superb views of all of the eroded sandstone mountains.
It's 128 feet to the pedestal, or it's 128 feet to the boulder is. The boulder is 55 feet, and the pedestal I believe to be 128, which must be down to ground level.
I drink a lot, it saves you from altitude sickness and dehydration. As I said, he came here as hunters and gatherers following deer herds and the elk herds. Show up the same thing as we have in some of the current Hopi religions. As a matter of fact, this picture you're looking at right now has a Hopi name. It's called Kiva. Kiva means the place of gathering, the place of worship. They put religious symbols, they put symbols of the earth and the sky, symbols of mountains, whatever really they felt. There's lots of them here, but they're hard to see. Yeah. Same as mountain lions. Actually don't want to find it. Up on Spark Point, it's the highest point. He was a French boy with his family, mother, father, brother, and sister. He was about 6 years old. Mountain lion hunting with a baby deer and went after him. There's a young cat who's learning not too much about hunting yet, thank God. I wouldn't do that to a little boy, but it's still, you know. Over here, in front See, one example of it is the one belong here. Up almost about 8 feet of that. They had a ladder up to that, and they hand and toe hold the rest of the way up. Now, that's their way of egress from both. Okay, again, another about 30 or 40 people lived in here. Ceremonial fire pit in the center. There's a big plaza right about there. That's good. I believe we're there for the people to change their clothes who were doing the ceremonial dancing. Back underneath what looks like rock in the back there is actually canyon, 150-foot drop, use 150-foot back up, so half mile down, 15 miles back. Several other types. Through the process of fossilization, their shells and what we call concretion would absorb the
Fossils in the Mesa Verde.
different styles. You see the key-shaped doors, you see the rectangular doors, you see almost pyramid-shaped doors. They all apparently have some significance. What they were, nobody could tell for sure because of no written language. The key-shaped door, we believe, is probably some sort of religious symbol, similar to the sketch-type symbol. She painted in with pink or red mud on a yellow wall. And looking down in the right-hand corner of that same wall, towards the bottom, you see 3 rounded peaks. There's 2 that are very prominent right now. Yes, I can see them. Okay, she'd have had those peaks probably set all the way across her room. Again, another method of decoration. Guys came off facing the honeymoon.
Yeah, very good job. And
They didn't have to do any awarding until they didn't do any awards. Yeah, pretty nice, actually. They had not only the habit of building fine buildings, but when they weren't quite satisfied with what they had, or they had a different need for a dwelling or something, they remodeled. Look up here where they closed in.
Perhaps they moulded the plastic after they put that in place.
one I like, Randy.
Okay, so which one are you going to teach about now?
Okay, here's the one like you saw where they have the ladder. See the ladder?
Teaching me all about these things.
These are more like no, those are hunters and gatherers, and they were.
Once the village brought down there because he wants to sit right here, and that's the stuff. And these Indians have sticks, and the buffalo, the mama.
And as we continue, of course, it's getting later and later, and we do need to keep dinner time at dinner time because
8 o'clock.
no problem, you'll just be at the hotel.
We're now at the four corners of 4 states of New Mexico, Utah, Colorado and Arizona, and it's in Navajo country, Navajo territory.
Well, some people, some people would stand like that. You've got two.
And there's the only place where 4 states meet. This is the actual 4-state boundary.
Make a line. Next one in the queue. Oh.
Navajo.
Monument Valley on a very breezy day. Shortly being taken on a jeep ride through the valley, which will probably take this road.
Let me get you in.
Of the sandstone, and there are many other deposits like magnesium, zinc, also copper, and also there are some uranium that were used for drinking. Our grandparents or else.
How long do the mud walls last before the rain washes them?
It will erode every rain, but they'll just repack it.
And how often does it rain? Once a year?
Once a year.
Yeah.
Yes, it's very warm in the winter when you have the wood burning stove here because the earth covering retains the heat inside. And then summer it's very cool because the earth covering again, the sun does not penetrate. Usually 20 or 30 degrees less than what it's outside.
Very good.
I don't know much about Indians. Indians are in India. Here we're Native Americans. Yeah, but there's a lot of film and commercial that they do here in the valley.
Watch me here now.
It was a mistake. I didn't say.
When I did, I watched it.
5 minutes.
Workers $10. US citizens 62 or older
It's almost like you've glided over it.
Start, you know, real high up here in Colorado.
Yeah, that's an eagle.
Mira, eso es muy alto para que tú te tires.
Gruppen und kleinere Gruppen bieten die solche Touren an. Da war ein Klettern mit dem Seil an der steilen Wand, einer sichert und
view of the Colorado River and the storm brewing over the Grand Canyon. We're now on Lake Powell on the Glen Canyon, very large dam. Cruise on a fairly dull afternoon compared to the days we've had before.
Not as far as you could go in this boat. If you had a small boat, you'd go around this neck.
Maybe Don's working a bit harder now.
Yeah, but we told him to get on.
But he can't concentrate on driving and for that. Look at that! Yoo-hoo! Oh yeah.
We went into this place garden.
way. Yeah. I actually find with these boots they just tend to rub slightly here, so they're putting socks on. It just prevents any sores coming from the rubbing.
This is Bryce Canyon. These are petrified trees.
Où est la sortie par là?
Oui, là-bas.
Ah, bon, déjà.
All the petrified trees in Ruby's Inn in Bryce Canyon.
Looks like it.
And look this way.
Yeah.
No, in a bit more, Phil.
Wait till he stands up.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Look at that.
Say thank you then.
Oh, oh, look at his cheeks though, the way they're going ahead.
These aren't practice places, I think. And he throws it sometimes he throws a day.
Oh, I see. Oh, crocodile. Very beautiful.
That's very beautiful.
How does this compare with where you did you go to the fair room?
No, we didn't. No, that's over that one somewhere. We actually saw it on the. Oh, look at this. There's where we were.
Oh, that down there is where we decided to come on up anyway. See? See that little square block? There's yes, that's the horse trough. Right. There's where we talked to those two people saying there.
I think it's better than the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, it's pretty, isn't it?
There's a medical emergency and it's one of those things. Well, they do round out it.
Oh, you are very sweet. Really not it made with chipmunk. If it is a chipmunk, is it a chipmunk or is it a ground squirrel?
I can see now why they talk about amphitheatres. It's always a sort of bay, isn't it? Yes, it is. Or where the water is anyway. Washed in. That really is very good. It's a bird. It's only to go.
I was Bob.
Well, what's it like, thank you?
That's good, glad to hear that. You better never listen.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
The Zion National Park.
The birds up?
I think it is rather amazing to think that this landscape was originally deposited as wind-blown sand dunes, which once stretched from central Wyoming to some. The Virgin River it rises in the Martha Gunt Plateau at an altitude of some .
This is Zion Canyon, where we are at the bottom rather than at the top looking down.
rather poor eyesight, unfortunately.
You've got bush things, haven't you? Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's why I've had to give up driving.
Yeah, yeah.
Eyesight is good.
The Virgin River. There are campgrounds off there to the left-hand side as well. Early Mormon settlers used this area for agriculture.
Now entering the final state of Nevada.
Well, it is one to know, isn't it? You decide a certain number. I'll see if I can order a slightly larger shopping stone taxi. 149 feet high, it is the tallest freestanding observation tower in the United States. It is the tallest circular glass canopy. That is the canopy over Fremont Street, one whole city block covered by that glass. Something like 20,000 people in our hotel. Coming up on the left-hand side, the pink dome of, I can never remember this, but it's just, that's the pink dome is where the circus acts are performed continuously from 11 until midnight. Circus is renowned for entertainment here in London. Coming up on the right-hand side, the Sahara. I think Mike has already stayed and imploded. That was where, of course, Elvis Presley married Priscilla Bowman.
210. Give it a shot.
Whatever they are. Well,
been voted the best overall hotel in Las Vegas. It has the world's best hotel. It is Wynn property. The man uses cash. He has nothing on finance. The man does not own a penny. And the hotel, look, can we see off to the left-hand side, the first of the 12 high-rise buildings is the Chrysler building, and then the one on the far right-hand side is the 47. And once again, coming up on the left-hand side, we will shortly see the Excalibur Hotel, which was the last and the fanciest hotel to be built on the Strip back in the 1950s, when the building cost $15 million. That was a lot of money. That is the Tropicana on the right-hand side, and this used to be in a deserted lot at the end of the street. The Statue of Liberty is half the size. Can you see the tracks of the roller coaster? That is the Manhattan MGM Grand Corporation. Owners of Aladdin have got together with Planet Hollywood, and they are going to build a joint venture hotel. It will have marble floors. Art will be collected from all over the world. There will be crystal chandeliers. There will also be a dress code.
I keep on waiting, going